Welcome to the 10-Minute Mind Shift Podcast. I'm your host, Janet Cagle, certified life coach, weight loss coach, and lover of all things related to upleveling my life and yours. My goal is to help you get one step closer to your goal, whatever it is. My goal is not to keep you wrapped up in self-help all day, just 10 minutes. And who doesn't have 10 minutes, right? Welcome back, my friend. This is episode number 72. What? How can that be? Today, I want to give you a mind shift around time, and it's what I have done and it's what I faithfully do that has allowed me to have more free time and get more done. In other words, expand time. When I say that, your brain might go, what the what? How can you get more done and have more free time? I mean, if you're doing more, aren't you using more time to do it? The answer is no. Look, I know that all of you have heard the line, don't work harder, work smarter. And I know that most of my listening audience has a jam-packed calendar with little to no free time to speak of, and you are covered up with so many things to do. What if we could change that for you? What would that mean? I mean, what would you do if you could expand time? What would you actually start chasing? Would you start chasing your dreams? Time is the number one reason why women tell me that they do not chase their heart's desire. They have no time. If I only had time, I would work out. I would meal plan. I would meal prep. Heck, I would actually give up fast food and cook if I had more time. If I only had time, I would take that class, get that certification, finish my degree, start my degree, learn a new language, learn how to dance. If I only had more time, I would. I hear it all the time. All right, so let's just decide, first of all, that the lack of time is not the reason that you aren't chasing your dreams and creating a life by design. But let's understand what it really is. It's lack for sure. Lack of planning, lack of a process that works, lack of a strong why, a compelling reason. Lack of mind management around time, lack of understanding how time can work for you. Lack of practice keeping promises to yourself. Lack of practice saying yes to you and no to others. Lack of self-awareness. There are others, but I think that you get my point. It is lack. You are right, but it's not the lack that you think. Today, I want to talk specifically about the lack of mind management around time and tasks. And then next week, we're going to talk about creating processes that work and planning. When I'm talking to people about getting stuff done and managing their time so that they can chase their dreams and allow their life by design to unfold according to their design, here are some things that I hear them say to me. I'm just so busy, or I'm just all over the place, or I'm just not centered. I just can't focus. I'm not good at staying on track and finishing things I start. I am terrible at actually doing the things for me that I say I'm going to do. I always say, I'm going to start tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes and I don't. I want to help you develop the mindset of productivity, proactivity versus a mindset of busy and frazzled and chaos and having this unproductive stress and anxiety and overwhelm and distraction in action. I want you to spend a couple of minutes today thinking about what it would feel like for you to be in flow. How would it feel to be taking aligned action? How would it feel to feel like you have agency over your time? How would it feel to consistently be creating intentional results in your life and predictable ideal outcomes, and also more time for you? That's what this is all about. More of everything for you, even time. As humans, we try to manage things from the action line first. And what I want you to think about today is creating a shift in the process and think in terms of your thought process first. And then, and only then, can you generate the emotions that are a better fuel source for aligned action, for flow, for productivity and creativity. All right, so buckle up. There are two kinds of thoughts about time. Shrinking time thoughts and expanding time thoughts. Shrinking time thoughts have us feeling insufficient in time as it relates to all of the things that we have to do, while expanding time thoughts help us experience the moments and activity with more awareness and presence in the moment and feeling abundant as a result. The time doesn't change. The thoughts about time do. The experience of the tasks change, but the time didn't change at all. Here are a few examples of time shrinking thoughts that I hear a lot. There's just too much to do and not enough time. I don't have time for this. I wish I had more time. I'm busy. I'm never going to get this done. My time is not mine. There's so much on my plate. Time just keeps flying. I don't have control over my time. If only there were more hours in the day. I can't keep up. Imagine the feelings that these thoughts about time generate. Really think about that. When you think you aren't in control of what you get to do with your time, how does that feel? I imagine it feels like you're a little over-obligated, maybe disorganized, maybe ripped off. I imagine those feelings do not fuel a whole lot of productivity or proactivation, right? It might have us dragging our heels or conjuring up some resentment, and that never creates a positive result. Are you with me? What I want you to do is consider that we may not even be consciously thinking these thoughts, but those pesky little subconscious, unmanaged thoughts are very tricky in managing us if we don't find them and manage them. We don't necessarily think about thinking these things, but we are thinking them. It's time to create awareness around where these kinds of thoughts are creeping in and manage them. Awareness is king, my friend. This week, I want you to take a second and think about time for yourself. Really dig in and have a look. Get out your magnifying glass. Look around for these ninja time-shrinking thoughts. Where are these familiar to you? What do these time-shrinking thoughts create for you? What do they keep you from creating? One thing that I know for sure is that having an awareness about how you think about time, and specifically adding time-expanding thoughts to your story, is a prerequisite as you start to become a different version of yourself. We can even insert a victimish-like mentality, which might sound like I'm being extreme, but these kind of thoughts are basically saying, I am subject to the world and whatever it throws at me. These kind of thoughts are basically saying, I don't have control. I'm not in control. And anytime we don't have control and we don't feel this sense of empowerment, we become victim to whatever it is we are talking about. And this is just good information to know, because I know none of us would choose to be like that, right? Or feel like that. That's not how we want to show up. I know it. But these kind of things are sneaky and sort of under the surface, and that's what I want you to identify this week. I want to leave you with a few time-expanding thoughts to practice and see if you don't start feeling a shift in how you feel about time. Here we go. I'm in no hurry. I choose what's important to me. I am worthy of rest and downtime. I am a woman who is focused. I do get things done. It will be done in no time. I love the space and ease that's unfolding in my life. I have all the time that I need. I don't have to do it all. I am a woman who makes decisions, and I go all in on me. These kind of thoughts promote a really healthy relationship with time. There's no victim mentality here. It's you choosing what you do. It's you signing up for that thing and giving it your time. It's intentional. And even if you feel all over the place, even if you feel like, well, you don't understand my situation, I want you to see that that isn't serving you to identify with that. And so you have to pause and you have to be willing to see that you do have a choice in how you think about time and think about the things that are going on all around you. The agency is yours. You are always just one thought away. As some wise people say, you are one thought away from having a very different experience. And it's about coming back to that. Us telling ourselves we don't have time. We all have the same 24 hours a day. Us telling ourselves that we're all over the place. We're too busy. We can't handle it. I don't know how I'm going to get through all this. Is disempowering, and this isn't true. But our brain wants us to believe that it is. So, The idea is to remind yourself every day of the thoughts that will serve you, the time expanding thoughts. We wake up thinking that we didn't get enough sleep, or the night was not long enough and the day is too full. We need to practice consciously thinking time expanding thoughts. Be prepared with them when you know your day or your week is going to be unusually full. Arm yourself with empowering and time expanding thoughts. You may still have a very full day, but you will be in control with how you experience the day. That is living a life by design. That's what I have for you this week. And now, go have the best week ever. That's a wrap. I hope that you were able to experience a mind shift of your own today. Listen, if you loved this podcast, you should totally check out my Life by Design 6-week bootcamp. It's a work at your own pace workshop and something that you can do over and over and over again to uplevel your results. If a one-on-one coaching program is more your jam, I am all in. Just shoot me an email and get ready for a transformation at the speed of life.